Hi, movies recapped here. Today, I'm going to explain a Chinese fantasy comedy film called Hanson and the Beast. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. A boy was fleeing from a fox, which bruises him. His name is Yuan. Following day, Yuan sits with a girl. Her name is Ying. She claims that she is a fox. But Yuan doesn't believe on her. Between the conversion, some people begin to pursue them. Yuan runs and goes at washroom of hotel. Unfortunately, the leader of that group who chasing Yuan. They was already in washroom, waiting for Yuan. He beats Yuan's stomach very badly. Due to Yuan loses his strength. Those people carries Yuan to a desolate place along with them. There were some wicked people, who looking like a criminals. They starts to threatening and scaring Yuan. They says to Yuan, for return debt. Suddenly a man cuts his own finger. And these all people moves, grabbing his all money. Then Yuan comes his home from there. After coming home, they people threatened by mobile message that they will kill him if he don't pay all debt on time. Yuan becomes disappointed by that message. Meanwhile, the same girl, Ying, comes once again to his house. She says, why are he not believing on her, that she is a fox in reality. In spite of it, Yuan doesn't believe in her. Eventually Ying transformed into her real form as a fox. She was a beautiful white fox. Due to Yuan's coward, Yuan runs away from there. He thinks, how is that possible? Any human may transform into a fox. At the same time, a boy watching news on TV. News is about fox. He moves to his other companions. He tells them that a fox is wandering in the city nowadays. They makes a plan. They will capture that fox. Yuan also wants the same. In the meantime, Yuan falls from the floor of his house and goes in unconscious. Following day, he's surrounded by a large crowd. They starts taking his photos and videos. When Yuan coming into senses, Yuan feels embarrassment. Standing straight, he runs from there. Yuan comes home back. But those people comes once again. They leave, taking him with them. They says his given time is over. They says for returning money them back. Otherwise they maltreat he as such as he will remember forever. They are talking. Suddenly Fox Girl, Ying, arrives there. She rescues Yuan, and she comes in her real appearance. After seeing her, the moneylenders get panicked and runs away from there. Then the boss, who leading those moneylenders. He asks to all, which is that fox, and where did it come, and he needs details about her. Who is she? How did she transform into a fox? Who did inform her about that location? But those all people says they don't knows about her. That head becomes furious and he capture a girl and he turns her insane after injecting her. Also he turns him into a cat by injecting him. Next day, Yuan making any sort of deal with some people. Two people arrives to him. They says to him that they will have to show themselves as a fake couple. There will also be required a baby. For that purpose. The baby belong to anyone, they just need to show themselves as a family. Yuan says don't worry. He will carry out these all tasks. Suddenly Ying arrives there. Ying pulls the Yuan and tears his shirt. She tears off the sleeve of his shirt. Yuan questions by enraged. What is the trouble with her? Why she not leaving him? Had he asked her to rescue him? She spoils his dealing with his customers, disputing like that. He asks, does she know which challenging period that he facing? He says money is his most urgent need right now. And he doing it for that reason. He suggests it's better if she leave him. They both then depart from there. After a few days, head of bureaus approaches there and says he knows about Ying is disturbing him. He says, secondly, he also know it that money is dire need right now, and he can support him in this matter. There is an injection. He may only inject it in the neck of that Ying. He says, he also award him much money in return that his life may take a new turn. But Yuan says to him, he have no knowledge them, and why should he listen to them? How can he inject the neck of any girl? Yuan says, he don't know why and how is she fox. He never made such deal till now. But the bureau's head hands Yuan over some money before work. And he says, keep this money. Later he will also award him the heap of money. Head says, his assigned task should be accomplished. Yuan goes to fair after being agreed. Soon later, Yuan goes in festival. Here Ying had to visit. He start to search for her. He notices that Ying is gathering some shattered Ying items. Selling it. She gets money. And she hands that payment over to Yuan. Yuan asks her. Why are giving money to him? Ying says to Yuan. Because she have affections for him, and now she not going to ever leave he. Yuan shows anger on her, causing that girl move somewhere else, where she maltreated by many people. Being suffered, she moves into a room. Some people are singing there. The man who was there was wealthiest. There was a heap of money. Ying aside. He says to Ying, she own all money, if she sing a song. Meantime there is fuss. The head of secret society with his team approaches there. The target all people who were present there. They goes to the room where that the Ying singing a song. But they checks that there is not a Ying. There is only one girl, sitting with the landlord. Actually, Yuan had taken for Ying along with him. Yuan brings her into his house. They stay a night together. Contrarily, that head is still investigating the people. He kills all people except that girl with glasses, he says, to reveal about that fox at any cost. Here, Ying is awakened somehow when she is sleeping. She checks that a person is ringing phone. That man asks for the girl through a call. Who is she? They asks for where is Yuan. She says, he's sleeping. Contrarily, when Bureau's head unable to get details from that girl, he kills her. Then he proceeds to the house of Yuan. Yuan and the girl also get to know about all that. They escape from there. But those wicked moneylenders capture them. Due to that situation, Ying transform into fox. She flees, accompanying with Yuan. Meanwhile they attacks on fox many times causes she injured, and comes in girl form. Then, Yuan takes her on his back and goes. Suddenly, some people comes with van, and takes her. They take care of her and treat her wound. As she recovers they goes to some place. There was going on filming. Taking the advantage of it. They changes their dress. So they not be recognized. But Ying notices that Bureau's head has again approached there. She was tired because she had already injured. She stopped running from the Bureau's head. She kneels down, and says to him, inject her that injection that you desire. So he injects her. 3 months later. Yuan seats on a swing with his father. He looking sorrowful. His father says to him he know why Yuan sad. Why are he not covering him guilt? They says, to remember that, the most precious thing is in this world is his relationship with someone. Yuan's father says to go and rescue Ying, because she is very decent girl and she likes Yuan. They also says that power of relationship will drag her towards him. Then Yuan decides to rescue her. Then he directly moves to that man who had assisted both of them in the van. That man informs Yuan that Ying has been put to death. Now it is too late. Man infuriates him, say Ying, where were you before? Yuan starts weeping bitterly and also blaming himself. Suddenly, TV broadcasts a news that Fox is in the psychiatric hospital. Listening these, Yuan regains some of his confidence. He resolves that he will always come to her aid any situation. That man brings him in a restaurant. He says that it is enchanted restaurant, keep it secret. And says it is going to help out. They moves to a chef there. Chef makes a mask, using flour. He puts it on the face of Yuan's. As a result he looks like that Bureau's head. Then they moves to refrigerator like an elevator, which begins to move down. Afterwards, it turns into a rocket. They directly reach there where Bureau's rehabilitation center was situated. It was not the government or private center where Ying was kept. It is not separate place but it was situated in that Bureau's area. That head was runner of that Bureau's rehabilitation center. Going there Yuan pretends as he is the head of that place. He commands some people there that rehabilitation center should be unlocked. And says he need to meet that fox. When Yuan goes there, disguising head, he sees the poor Ying is seriously ill, he has been tied with the heavy chains and her face is distorted. He says to her, don't worry. But the Ying is considering him the Bureau's head and attacks on him. After unmasking, Yuan says, he is Yuan, but the Ying bites him because she gets panicked. Yuan going from the place with Fox. On the opposite side the Bureau's head approaches. He asks them, who are they, and what are they doing here? How dare they release her from here? Then Yuan says he is fake. On that the real Bureau's head says it is the matter, and he spreads his large black wings outside. Which were the identity of him? Here Yuan gets worried. Suddenly some prisoners begins to comes out of the ground, who had been made captive there. They also got the chance to take their revenge. They soon attacks on real Bureau's head and pulls his wings. One of the man unlocks the door, causing all captives are released. Being united, they starts to attacks him. Then, Yuan and Ying goes from there. And movie ends. Subscribe to watch more videos like this. Turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.